All right, welcome to my podcast. And here are five mistakes husbands make during foreplay. It's about time someone said these things. Number one, Axana, are you there yet? Have you come yet? Baby, are you there yet? Brother, where are you rushing to? Where are you hastening the whole process to? You're not a vibrator that you want to just do pop, 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 and get to the point. You see, naturally, it takes your woman between 10 to 45 minutes to get aroused. Then, you know, after the arouser, getting her to climax and everything, all of that within, yeah, 10 to 45 minutes or even more, research shows. So you asking consistently, are you not having patience for you to want to do these things to her? You need to take your time. You need to seclude time for it totally. Take your time, brother. Number two. Oh, before I get to number two, I want you to also note that in the first place, for you to know that your wife has actually climaxed, you can definitely tell. It's not something you hide about. It's not something you would. It's not something you would fake. Orgasm is not something you fake. I don't know how women fake orgasm and men cannot decode, because it's not something you'd say things like, "I'm there. Oh yes, I'm coming. I'm coming." Really? You're coming where? The actions, the spasm, she would jerk like someone that is convulsing. That is how climaxing is. Just like you do naturally when you ejaculate. It's almost the same or even much more, because a lady can have spasm for 5 minutes straight, just jerking. You would even think something is wrong. You see, it comes from the belly. So when the Bible says, "Out of my belly shall flow rivers, rivers of living water." That's it. That's one of the rivers that would flow down there. It comes from the belly. You would feel the contraction there, and whew, it is better experienced than said. So you would definitely know. And you see, ladies, when you get to a certain age, when you get from 32 and above, 35, 37, you will not be able to fake orgasm anymore. You would want to even direct your husband to what to do. Because you've got to that stage where, please, I need all the excitement and all the happy hormones released as possible, because you can't stress anymore. It's when you're below 30, 27, 25, all those young age, that you get to pretend and, just to please him. There's a certain age you get to, you can't even fake things anymore. You just tell it as it is. I didn't come. I need a head. I need you to get me to climax. I need this. I need that. Baby, touch me. Yeah, you'll be more confident in saying these things. I get it. Yeah, I get it. So, men, it's easy for you to tell when she reaches climax. It's so easy. You can tell. All right. You would even see, sometimes with ladies, with their orgasm, sometimes it doesn't gush out. It's not. They don't have to sweat during orgasm. Sometimes it's just little trickles, or sometimes it's a gush, and sometimes it depends on the woman, and it depends on the kind of orgasm. There are different kinds of orgasms also. Let's not get into that. Let's go to the next point. Number two is not concentrating on the cleats itself alone. If you concentrate on the cleats itself, it's going to cause discomfort, and it's going to hurt your wife, because if you put too much attention on the clit itself, not concentrating on foreplay would just spoil your thing. Some people just go straight to the point and pam on the cleats. No, it shouldn't be that way. You should be able to go around our erogenous zones, our body, give her good kisses, fondle with her boobs, touch touch her in places that gives her pleasure, get her all in the mood and everything before you pam get to uh cleats. Please don't go straight to the point and don't put so much pressure on that cleat. When you suck on the cleat, you should suck. Don't use your teeth. Number three, you should suck, lick, and nibble. You shouldn't eat the. You should not use your teeth. Your teeth should be eaten from this transaction, please. And then, as I was saying, when you go to the cleat, you go to the vagina, you fiddle around, and yeah, play around with all the places before you settle with where gives her pleasure. which takes me to my next point. You that's number four, right? Let me look at it because I wrote them down before I forget it. Yes, not using your hands. Not using your hands enough. Please, I want to understand, what are your hands doing? Why is your hand not busy with the boobs? Do you know the fastest way to get her to have spasms and climax easily is when you fiddle with the nipples, the boobs, whilst you're giving her a head? Hey, God! She's going to call you Odogu for life. That's one way we Africans praise our husbands, when they hit the nail on the head. If you want to get the best out of this excitement for your wife, yeah? Fiddle with the boobs with your hands, play with your hands, touch, caress her body. I know it's not going to be so easy, but there are ways, positions that you can stay. If she lifts up her uh, tilt up hips, for you to not bend too much, for you to position your head well, and then fiddle with the boobs. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. That is out of this world. I need not say more. Just go give it a try and see. And my last point, which is the most important point, is maintain the rhythm. You start with a rhythm, it's okay. When you get her all excited and then you have hit the nail on the head and you see her already starting to jerk, having spasms, doesn't mean she has come yet. That's jerking, uncontrollable movements of your wife. My brother, if you like your life, maintain that rhythm. However way you're doing it. If you're doing it in um in little taps or licking or however way, just stay there. Just stay there for the life of you. Just stay there till she comes and gives you the last jerk and releases. Don't spoil it for her, please. Please, I'm begging you, maintain the rhythm. These are things, actually, that wives hardly tell their husbands. Have you gotten my book, 101 Things Wives Hardly Tell Their Husbands? It is going to really blow your mind and help you have an understanding of where your wife is coming from, the untold truths, what she's not saying out. Even if she's saying it, but you're not understanding it, this book will help you understand it more. Get the book so you're on track and you know how to give your wife absolute satisfaction. Guys, I'm rooting for you. I know you can do this. Do well to subscribe to my podcast and then follow my page for more. All the best.